was talking about for the sponsorship. How do you, how does that process go? If you're trying to get as many sponsors as possible.
Yeah. I will say it's not easy. You really, it's all about connections. So it's who you know, who knows you, and then it's how put together you are. So I mean, you can go ask somebody for money any time of the day. You can go into a corporation or a law firm or something and say, hey, we're putting on this event. You want to sponsor? But it's coming to them and saying, hey, I'm putting on a festival. Here's the purpose of the festival. Here's the packages. Here's what you get out of it. And that was something I had to really think about. It's like, okay, I know that I cannot give that much yet, but if you invest in me now, next year, the year after that, it's going to be worth your while.
Yeah.
So it's like, you might be getting free tickets and access to the VIP section, which is, in reality, it's not a whole lot in comparison if you're asking somebody for $5,000. But that means a lot when you can come to them and say, it's all laid out. Here's the analytics from last year. Can't get you that much because of rain, but based on the ticket sales, based on the interest, this is about how much we're expecting. If you give us this, we can do that. This money goes towards that. And you get a tax write-off. So, having a nonprofit does help. Businesses don't like to give money to just people.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's something to be aware of.
And another thing I wanted to, bring to your attention is that, you're young doing this. You know what I'm saying? This isn't something where like a lady who's like 50, 60 years old is doing this. Like, you're a part of our youth and creating this. Like, how do you feel being a young entrepreneur such as yourself, being able to put this together and create a certain legacy that hasn't been created in Birmingham before?
It's intimidating. I will say. I mean, and I'm not from here either.
Where you from?
I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. So, I mean, it's pretty similar to Birmingham.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
You from where Jack from?
Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
That's my guy right there.
I am.
Jack from?
I'm from where Muhammad Ali is from. I had friends who are related to him, like very closely related to him. And so grew up with people who were in very close contact with, like, Muhammad Ali.
Bryson Tiller.
Tom Cruise went to my dad's high school, and Bryson Tiller also was like going to high school down the street from where I live, and Jack Harlow went to my high school for a year, so it's like Louisville's a cool city, I will say, but Birmingham, being here, is different.
Yeah. How long have you been here?
7 years now.
Okay.
I've been here a minute, but I was in college the first part of those 7 years, so it was a little different. But I will say, being a young entrepreneur is difficult because Birmingham is one of those cities where it's like, if you're not from here, then it's real hard to get in the door.
Tell me about it.
And then if you're not, if you're not in that
them groups
35, 40 and up crowd, then it's real hard to get in the door. But it's been kind of exciting to kind of show people. It's like, okay, you can underestimate me now, but I'm gonna show you. So
especially when you're not from here, that's even better.
Man.
Like, me and him experienced that a lot as well. Like,
Exactly. Like, who you is.
Right.
And that was a crazy thing too.
I know you ain't from here. You don't look like you from here.
Yeah,
Exactly,
I still have my Louisville area code, and so I'll call businesses and be like, hey, I'm putting on a festival, and I would love for your business to be a vendor, or I would love to invite your team out. I heard you guys do volunteer work. I'd love to have you guys come out. And they'd be like, is this in Birmingham? And I'm like, yes. Why would I call you if it wasn't? Like,
but they see that number, they like,
I've had people decline my call. I've had people think that I wasn't from Birmingham and they didn't give me a time of day.
Yeah.
And so they were like, yeah, no, we're not gonna worry about it because she's not from here. But
Scam likely.
yeah. that's probably what pops up on people's phones. Well, actually, it pops up as my dad's name. My dad's name pops up on my phone, and they're like Blair, and I'm like, oh, that's my dad. I'm sorry.
yeah.
But it's been cool. I mean, I think this year with the festival, people are